Da-na-na-na, na-na. All right. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighborhood. Would you be mine? 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 Could you be mine? Oh, do 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 do. We ready? We ready. We ready. We ready. Came on, dance on me. Don't worry, they found me. Came on, dance on me. Came on, they found me. Mm-hmm. Came on, dance on me. Don't worry, they found me. Dance on me. Do 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 do. Ba da na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Ba da na na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Da na na na. Na 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 na. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm gonna. Where is everyone today? Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. We're happy, give it a chance, and the best to make. There is nothing we won't do. Welcome to our family time. It's nothing like I've never seen before. This has to be the most beautiful. It's the most peace I've never been. No, it's nothing like I've ever seen before. Whoa. Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water real quick, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna get my water. Ah, that's refreshing. Oh, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Where is the people, huh? Whoo! Repping the Mavs today. Oh my goodness, there's not a cloud in the sky. Look at that. Would you look at that? Springtime is here. Springtime is here. Yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm ready to get this Q&A going right now. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Some 041. That's an interesting little question there. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out maybe. Just chilling. I'm in my room and I'm chilling. It's a wonderful day today, and I'm chilling out. Because the Baxman is chill. Ah, what a great day. Today is going all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. Let's see. What do we got going on right now? Ooh, 3 people watching. Hi. Hi, friends. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing today? It is just past 1 o'clock here on a very, very beautiful Monday. And I cannot complain with anything. Of course, today is going really extremely, extremely well. Very, very well. How's everything doing with everybody today out in Southern California or wherever they happen to live for that matter? I don't know why California was the first thing that came to my head, but Southern California is my heart for anybody who may or may did not know. So, Joseph, tell me how you've been doing. I understand you've. So, how's the work coming along, my good man? Are you've been praying? How's it coming, dude? You're almost done. That's good. That's great. You see, with a little time and a little patience, anything is possible. You just gotta be patient. You gotta be compassionate, and you gotta. Well, in your case, pray to God, whatever works for you, and eventually, I think you get through it in the end. Thank you, Joseph, for actually. Oh, you're doing civics. I don't think I ever did civics. I believe, Joseph, are you? If you don't mind me asking, are you in college, high school? I don't believe I took civics. I did economics, I believe, in high school. I believe it was my junior year. So that's really great. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say that reminded me of a high school course, I believe. Oh, you're a senior? That's awesome, dude. I'm really really excited for you, Joseph. You have given the time that I've known you, you're a very very loving individual, and you seem to really, really care about people, Joseph. So I'm very proud of you for a lot. Since the time I've known you, you've overcome a lot, and you always have a supporter with me, if that makes sense to you. I know this is kind of middle of the day, so there's a lot of people busy, of course, but thank you for seeing the message. And if you want to share the stream out to the others in the group chat, I would appreciate it if you could do that. But if not, that's okay. I will be back later tonight after basketball. Motley Crue, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm very confused. Well, today is going to be kind of, depending on what goes on in this and how we end up, we were going to get the Q&A kind of going, but if not, we'll pick it up tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a very special birthday going on for tonight's stream. There's a very special person in my heart. She's turning 4 years old, and so I need to honor with her with respect and dignity at all times. And she's, for the ones who don't know, I remember when she was just an infant towards the end of my high. It was 4 years ago. So I was in high school, and it's really, really crazy to think how far we've come since then. And now she's growing up like a weed. So that's really, really great. But tonight is going to be really, really fun. I want to. This might be the most kid-friendliest stream that we have, especially with younger kids watching, of course. I think it's very, very important that we do it for Juliet tonight. And I've gotten out of the shower. I'm feeling greater than life right now. And I am just in a great mood to hang out with the world and hang out with Team Bax and just do everything not right exactly, not perfect, but try and do things the way that they're supposed to be. But the only thing we got to just be gradual and just work from there. Hi, James Garcia. Welcome, my man. Hello, Joel. Welcome to the stream, my friends. I'm very happy to see all of you stop in. I know it's 14 minutes in, but you came when you could, and that's the most important thing. I am doing very extremely well today. I just got out of the shower just recently, and I thought I'd do a little afternoon stream with my homeboys, the home gals, just the Team Bax whole. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday, I can tell you that. And so tonight is we're going to have a very, very special stream in honor of a very close, somebody I'm extremely close with. And she is turning 4 years old today. So we're going to make this stream very, very special for her. If you guys can respect that as well. This isn't going to be about me. This is mainly going to be about celebrating her birthday and making sure that she knows how much I love her. Which, Carrie, if you're watching this, I love you. It's not Carrie's birthday. It's actually her daughter's birthday, actually. So, watching a movie? What movie is it? What movie is it, my friend? Joel and Team Anaya, how have you been lately? I've been thinking about you guys. Well, I think about you guys a bit. My friend enjoys your stream. Oh, that's really great. I'm sorry that she stopped by at a very awkward time. But it's okay now. We're all good. I'm just I turned a new leaf. Fantastic Beasts: The Crime of Grindelwald. Is that I don't know, man. Joel, you're a wizard, Harry. So I don't know if that's some kind of Harry Potter scientific jumbo Expelliarmus voodoo you got there, but I'm sure it's a great movie, and I hope you enjoy the movie. So, how has everybody been? What is going on in the world of my Team Backs family? I got basketball a little bit later tonight, and then I was thinking once I take another shower, I can start the evening stream. We can have a nice Q&A conversation, but we're also going to make it about my little buddy who's turning 4. So that's great. Ooh, it's a Harry Potter movie that takes place before Harry Potter. Nice. I had a feeling that you would be watch something like that. But it's okay because Harry Potter is something you love doing, as well as how I am with balloons and a bunch of sports things and a bunch of other things. And the fact that you really, really enjoy that and it's comfortable for you, that's a really good, great thing to have in your life. Am I a wizard or a muggle? Well, given that I play basketball and given that anything is possible, even the impossible, I just quoted Mary Poppins right there, maybe a wizard. More specifically, a Washington wizard. I had to throw a sports joke in there. That's what I do. Hello, Jonathan. How are you, my good sir? Thank you for coming into the stream, my good sir. Yeah, no problem, James. I know you're a caring guy. You're one of my special guys I have very, very close bonding with, so that's really great. I saw it coming too. Jonathan, so here's the main question. If I were to build it, maybe if the best course of action would be to move to like Norway, Sweden, Finland, whatever, Scandinavian nations. So then maybe it would be an easier time to build thy snowman, eh? But I don't know. There's a theory that Harry... Really? No way. Are you serious, Joel? That's crazy, dude. Big Bear, yeah. Hi, Amanda. The Lucky Minute family is just stopping in. Hello. Yes. Will everybody please send their prayers and their great positive vibes as much as that possible to James Garcia's cousin, please, so that she could have a successful surgery and hopefully be the same person she was prior to the surgery or even better than before. If you guys can do that for me, I appreciate the ones who could stop in. Thank you, everybody. And tomorrow, and we won't be on for too long in the afternoon, but I plan to come by tonight. We have a very special birthday that I want to celebrate for somebody who's watching back not too far away from where I live. Not going to say where specifically I live, but anyway, she's turning 4 years old and she's just a sweetheart and loves me to death. My ex-teacher's other daughter is turning 4 today, so I want to make this a very, very special night for her as much as possible. So hopefully you guys can come by for Juliet tonight. I'm sure it would mean a lot to herself. Her mom especially has played a big factor in my life, especially during high school, so that I consider family. So if you can stop by at some point and say happy birthday. I'm sure that would be great for her. A Seahawks Disneyland monorail? Ooh. Now here's the more interesting question. Is it a Seahawks monorail? Is the monorail like full of Seahawks or whatever? And I'm not just talking about the outer part of the Seahawks logo. I'm talking about like literal Seahawks inside on some Harry Potter voodoo. Or like the traps are Seahawk, like whatever. Oh, that? Oh, okay. Forgive me for one moment, you guys. I have to get another swig of water because it's important to be hydrated. Just a lesson for the kids out there. It's important to be hydrated. So give me 1 second, everybody. Okay. Is everyone still with me? Team back, stand up. Guys, hello? Bueller, where'd you go? Oh, we're right here. I didn't even have to stand up. I already stood up. You see what I did there? Nice. Okay. We're going to take a journey downstairs, my friends. And I was going to do some singing. Maybe we'll do some, we'll sing happy birthday tonight for Juliet for sure, but I already wore out my vocal cords a little earlier before I started the stream, so. Yeah, I wish your phone didn't die too, man. That sucks. You can't even recharge it or anything? Let's make sure you guys share the stream out if you can do so. Whenever you have a chance to do so. Even though I already left a message, but it's okay. Anything is fine. Let's get that.
Where is she on?
It was probably in the shower, Mother. And this is what you call my lucky chair. I have a lucky chair, you guys. It's lucky because it's legendary that I've been here. So this is kind of like a Q&A that I'm going to just spend a little bit of time on. And if you guys have any questions, I love lucky things. Well, you know what? So do I. Can't recharge it or anything with it. I can only watch the streams at home on my laptop. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is tragic. Well, hopefully, Jonathan, I hope everything gets resolved sooner or later. I'm going to get some great Fiji water in my system one time. Had 5 viewers here at one point. Everybody, welcome. I'm so glad that you could hang out with me. We will be back again later tonight at about, I'm going to say 7 o'clock. I'm going to shoot for 7 o'clock, 7:15 range. So that gives me time to just relax after basketball a little bit. And if I get it done earlier, then I'll be live later. So this is kind of like what was supposed to be last night or whatever. This is going to be if not, then we can mostly do it tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow, later tonight, excuse me. This is kind of like a question, ask me. It could be about me, it could be about the channel, it could be about, as long as this is safe for kids to watch, which is what we want it to be. This is what I want to do. Yes, Jonathan, take me with you. I want to go back to Disney as well. I love Harry Potter, yeah. I'm not so crazy into Harry Potter all that much. I only got past like the first few movies, and then after Goblet of Fire, I kind of went, I don't know. And then as far as the books went, I didn't really get all, I got even less. So, but Harry Potter's cool, I guess, if you're into it. I heard they're not bringing back Daniel Radcliffe, though. What do you guys think about that? And then they're not bringing back Johnny Depp also for Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean, however you want to say it. I say Caribbean because I'm like that. This is such a wonderful 25 minutes in. Thank you guys for stopping by. I mean, thanks for the ones that are here. I mean, and also the silent viewers at home. Hello, everybody. If you are tuning in and you are new, I am Baxter Wild Burley. I also go by Bax, or the Baxman, and I am very glad that... What? Never mind that. My mom is crazy, but in a great way. Love you, Mom. Oh, and I go by Dingus also. I do a lot of crazy things. I wish I could be at Disneyland when Star Wars Land opens. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk lately about, with reasonable understanding. I think it's going to be a mix of like Star Wars fans and overall Disney fans. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it'll be a mix of everything, or do you think it's going to be especially overcrowded for Star Wars fans more specifically? What are your guys' thoughts about that? Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is awesome. And even if he's doing stuff on Broadway and a bunch of other things, he's, you know how when you're a part of as many multiple movies as you can, but then you have that one that stands out, like, doesn't matter how many movies Johnny Depp is going to be in, he's forever going to be known as Captain Jack Sparrow. And that's just the bottom line. And the same thing with Daniel Radcliffe. No matter what he does now, he's forever Harry Potter. If Harry Potter taught me anything, it's that no one should live in the closet. That is very well said, my good man. Very, very well said. That's so cool, dude. We want redhead. Ooh. What does that mean? What does that mean, James? I hope Star Wars fans stay in Star Wars Land and not go into the rest of the park. Well, note to self, they're probably going to, because that's just kind of the nature of Disney, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be a lot of... Oh, Lucky Amanda brings up a good point, even for the silent viewers. Listen to this if you haven't seen it. I think it's going to be a lot of Star Wars fans that have never been to the parks before. Super crowded. Yes, 2 points about that. Super crowded, well, that's probably not going to change. Star Wars fans never been to the park before. I think I could see it. I could definitely see that. Oh, your dad is super stoked and hyped for Star Wars Land? Yeah. I don't know how my feelings are going to be about it, but we'll see. Joel's probably, speaking for myself, Joel's probably, and maybe some others, Joel is probably more stoked than I am. It's not that I'm not looking forward to it. It's just Joel's probably more excited about it than I am. Ever since probably after I saw 7, I've just kind of lost my interest in Star Wars or whatever. It doesn't really feel the same to me. And it's not anything bad. There's a newer generation of Star Wars. It just doesn't have that same, if this makes sense, it doesn't have that same feeling as it once did, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm excited for you. If anything, I'm more excited for you guys than actually seeing Star Wars Land myself, if anything, because I know a great portion of my audience, a decently sized portion of my audience are big Star Wars buffs. So, and I mean, I still have the figurines. I still liked the old Star Wars and stuff. And while we're on the subject of Star Wars, before you guys ask me any questions, what is your guys' favorite Star Wars episode? More specifically, 1 through 6. I'm going to say episode 3. I'm going to say episode 3 is my favorite. And to me is the best 1 through 6. The Empire Strikes Back, that's a good one. That was one that kind of went, eh. I liked 6 more than 5. And I liked 4 more than 5. But it is what it is. I'm glad that we're sharing opinions as well about different things we like, because we're getting to know each other, which is, so in some ways, a Q&A kind of, I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. But it's interesting considering almost every video is like a Q&A, and specifically because we get to know each other a lot better. The Harry Potter wands at Universal are expensive. Yeah, I'll bet they are. And maybe it's the bias in me, and you would know more than I do, because I really don't. Disney is like the only amusement park I really do. Perfectly honest, $60? What? Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to Universal now. I'm just kidding. This is a man who spends numerous doughs on balloons and overpriced and whatever you guys want to call it. But that's just who I am, and I'm willing. They do. They actually do. They have BB-8 and they have Death Star. At least when I went in the summertime, at least. Not when I went in December, though. But they do have them, though. And then they have other ones at Hollywood Studios in Orlando as well. Oh, that's okay. If you guys got to eat, no problem. Go get some grub in your stomach and feed your face. Where is R2-D2? What about R2-D2? Orlando is the best. Yeah. Orlando is awesome. Don't get me wrong, Joel. And I know you've been there a lot more. But because I'm a firm believer in sharing open and honest opinions to help us grow, I just personally like Los Angeles more because that's where I was raised and that's where my heart is. So but I'd rather go to Disney, one or the other, rather than nothing at all. So that's good. We need the best droid ever. Yeah, R2-D2 is a homie. R2-D2 is my guy, man. And he trumps anything BB-8 has ever done. And I know that's, for the newer generation, that's probably going to be and this is nothing against BB-8. It's just, it's R2-D2. I mean, what can I say? It's R2-D2. R2-D2's my guy. And then C-3PO, man. In fact, there's a guy in the NBA whose nickname is CP3. Just so you know, that's Chris Paul. Hi, Myra family. How are you? Welcome. BB-8 is a slot machine. I considered him more of a soccer ball, to be perfectly honest with you. Just a little antenna with a orangey R2-D2, but then just rolling around on a soccer ball. That's all I see. When I think of BB-8, that's all I see. Hi, Myra. Well, everyone, welcome the Myra family. My good old friends from, I believe, Colombia in South America. It's the America, but to the south. Not the east and rocking to the west, but to the south. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty healthy, I must say. I mean, I took a shower just lately, and I'm feeling rejuvenated. I'm feeling larger than life right now, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Representing the Dallas Mavericks on my chest. Yeah, we're all good. No worries. So this is kind of like we're just talking for the ones who are just coming in and who are seeing this just in on the replay, who's skipping ahead randomly for some reason. This is kind of mostly a cute, just depending on how many people we can have. This is kind of like even though every Hanging Out with the Baxman episode is kind of like that in some ways, this is kind of like a get to know me a little bit, for me to get to know you a little bit, as well as like just that's kind of what a Q&A is. So if you guys could be about the channel, it could be about me. Let's just do our best to keep politics out of it if we can. But I'm ready to answer questions. Could be the favorite things. It could, I mean, It doesn't have to be Disney, even though not that there's anything wrong with that. We talk about Disney a lot, and Disney is a great icebreaker. But I want to, talk about a variety of different things, because we have to appeal to different audiences. Because some people may not like Disney as much. And so I want to talk about other things that appeal to them too, so that we can have a wide range of stuff to talk about. Who would win between the Seahawks and the Chiefs? Well, if I'm going to be honest, I would personally rather root for the Seattle Seahawks than the Chiefs, personally. But in my defense, oh man, it's tough. The Chiefs got rid of Justin Houston, and they got rid of Eric Berry, and then their secondary improved, kind of. They got Tyrann Mathieu now. Oh man, I don't know. I'm going to say Kansas City, I think, is honestly the better team. This is nothing against Russell Wilson. I just think Pat Mahomes is up there. I would rather root for Seattle than them, but I think honestly the Chiefs are the better team right now on paper. Up there with the Chargers, I think, are the best in their divisions, respectively. Pat Mahomes is. Oh, yeah. What? You don't like Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson is the greatest Seahawks quarterback that ever did, and he was the best since Matt Hasselbeck. Not that that's saying much, because Russell Wilson or over that all day, but you know what I mean? Nah, Kansas. Pat Mahomes is like the best Chiefs quarterback since Len Dawson in the 60s and the 70s. And this is no knock against Alex Smith, but Pat Mahomes is the best Chiefs, has the potential to be the greatest Chiefs quarterback ever since Len Dawson from way back in the day. Was that a quarterback? I'm pretty sure Len Dawson was a quarterback. Anyway, Steelers or the Browns? Well, personally, in that division, I would root for Pittsburgh, but let's see. They got rid of AB. They got rid of Le'Veon now. I think Juju Smith is going to be a big deal. I think he's going to have a really great year. James Conner did a nice job filling in for Bell. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a lot of heat from watching this from my sports audience, but I think the Browns are going to win the division. Honestly, I think Browns might, if everything clicks just right. Again, it all falls on the head coach and how Baker Mayfield does. But I think Browns they look better to me, far beyond the Bengals, and I think they honestly look better than the Steelers and the Ravens. But I think it's either going to be Pittsburgh or Cleveland this year, provided Odell has a great year, I think. So I think personally I would go for Pittsburgh, but I think from the way things are shaping out right now, of course we haven't played the season yet, but given on paper right now, especially the things that have come up within the last few days, the last couple of weeks, I'm going to say Cleveland. I think Cleveland is, when you go from a time where you've won literally like 3 games in 2 years, and you go from 1-15 nearly because of a made field goal, if not for that, and who knows what the Chargers would have done in overtime. But other than that, they went from nearly going 0-16 in back-to-back years to literally 7-8-1. So there's nowhere to go but up. I think the Browns' future is really, really bright, personally. Yes, the Steelers lost Antonio Brown to the Raiders. To the Raider Nation. Nah, man, I don't think the Chiefs won't give up Pat Mahomes. He's the future. I don't think so. And plus, isn't Russell Wilson on a crazy contract still that he signed way back ago? So I just think that's too much money. I don't think so. I think Pat Mahomes is young, and I think they're just going to build around him. So that wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. Especially given what The Chiefs were literally an offsides penalty. Jonathan, talk about it. Sorry, Joel, hold on. I think if you think about it, really think about it deep down, had it not been for D Ford going offsides, they were honestly that offsides penalty away from being Chiefs and Rams in the Super Bowl. If we're going to be honest, this is coming from a Patriots fan. Let's be honest. D Ford, because Brady threw a pick. I was in a Picasso's restaurant not too far from my house watching it on live TV. They were an offsides penalty away from winning that game and going to the Super Bowl. And had it been for that, I would have rooted for the LA Rams. I'm just going to be honest. But New England, and plus the Chiefs gave up too many 3rd and longs. That's why they lost. So don't blame the Patriots, for cheating and for this and for that. No. Your defense just choked, just simply put. So I'm sorry, Kansas City Chiefs fans that are watching this video. Harry Potter trivia? My knowledge, I would not be the one. I'm not happy we lost Antonio Brown. To be honest, though, it's going to be weird, but I think given to where the relationship between Antonio Brown and especially Big Ben Roethlisberger, the relationship was so toxic that it was just time to move forward. You know what I mean? They weren't on great terms, and plus he called out Big Ben in the media, and then he went on Twitter and did a bunch of shenanigans, and then he also called out Mike Tomlin as well, who's still, even though time management is still questionable, the guy won a Super Bowl, which many people in Cleveland, Cincinnati, the Jets, and you get the idea. Mike Tomlin is still a very top coach in this league. Do you think Clay Matthews? Oh, I wonder where Clay Matthews is going to go. I forgot the Packers are just kind of tearing it up, you know? I don't know. Who opened the Chamber of Secrets? I'll bet it was you. It was you, Joel. You used it because you're a wizard, Harry. I don't know if I wonder where Clay Matthews is going to go. It should be interesting. What if he went to I don't know, an LA team because he went to USC and maybe he wants to go back home. I don't know. It would be interesting. Thank you, Jeffrey Giordano. I probably butchered that. It's probably Italian or something. We'll see you later, Jeffrey. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. I appreciate it. Tom Riddle. Okay. This sounds like a bad thing, but who is Tom Riddle? Is that a bad thing that I don't know who Tom Riddle is? I don't know who Tom Riddle is, unless he's an actor who plays an obvious character that I should know. A bad witch? I see. Well, that's something, isn't it? Let me see. Vanessa Casey. I got a random YouTube comment. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. So now that it's been 45 minutes, I will be taking questions now. Could be about anything. Could be about anything you like, guys.
What's in here? I like a tartlet.
What questions do you guys have for me? Have I been to medieval times before? I have not. My nanny has been to medieval times before, yes, but I have never. We've been in talks that maybe we might go sometime, but I have not been to that restaurant before. Or maybe no, it wasn't Medieval Times. I think it was like something Time Box, or I'm blanking on the name of the restaurant. But anyway, I have not been to the Medieval Times restaurant yet. Not yet, anyway. And when I do, that'll be an interesting story to tell. What else? What else we've got? We got the chat right here. And we got the viewers right here. Thank you guys so much for Joe, I will not be the one to tell you when you should or should not, but just be cautious of like that type of thing, especially of underage or whatever, because there's still I would wait until, or well, you do what you got to do. I just wanted you to be careful, because there's a lot of scenarios where people date before they're not mature, you know, and then a lot of things can go wrong. So just try and keep a lookout for you, buddy. That's all. Hold on. All right, we're at 6 likes right now. Thank you guys. Okay, go finish your movie, my man. No problem. I'll see you in a second. No worries. Am I a VIP? Well, yes and no. For the most part, for the ones who know me in real life, which isn't any of you yet, do I believe I am an important person? Yes. I think everybody is important to some level or degree, but also I believe it's important to give back to people, especially I don't like to think I'm better than anyone else. And I know there's some actions that have shown otherwise, but I don't set out to be a malicious. I think so. Hey James, welcome back. How was your lunch, my friend? What is everybody had on the eating front? I'm glad that you had a great lunch, James. It's really great. It's important to eat and fill. And sometimes for some people like me, I actually feel a lot better when I eat or whatever. And I'm very clear-headed when I eat. But if I go, I can be very irritable at times when I don't eat sometimes. So that's why it's always important but whatever finds the best way to go is that whether it could be getting food in your system, going to work out, like taking a walk maybe. If you find something that makes you happy, then I don't see why you shouldn't do it. Because if it's really, really helping you, then you need to find whatever. And for some of us, it takes longer than others to find what makes us happy, but including me. But sometimes if we just keep working at it, then that's all we can do, really. At least that's how I feel about the matter. It's always important to find an escape. It could be coloring, it could be the most random thing in the world, but as long as it makes you happy, that's the most important thing. So what else is happening, my friends, my good friendly neighbors and audience? Let's see here. I don't know why it says 0 participants. That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. So, what other questions do you guys have for me that you want to know? In fact, let me put my shades on real quick. It's been a while since I've worn the shades. I'm going to actually put some shade emojis right here. Let's see here. I'm going to actually wear these for a while because my shades are awesome, and I feel pretty fly when I wear them. So whoever's still in the chat, you guys have any questions for me? I'm gonna probably I'll probably be around for another 15, 20 minutes at the most. So if I'm gonna take that time to, even if it takes a while for you to think of a question, it could lead into another question. You never know. So I'll be patient while you guys probably have some interesting things you want to know more about, because we want to do our best to get to know each other. So let's get to know each other, because if it's a man who needs relationships and people, it's definitely me, and as well as maybe for the viewers out there, they could use relationships also. So let's engage. I'm ready. I am ready to rock and roll. Who is with me?
Yeah.
Any of the new Disney movies coming out? Okay. Well, I am very excited about the new Dumbo movie. I think it should be pretty nice to see. And maybe I'm more ecstatic for that than the new Aladdin, but I'm interested in seeing how Will Smith handles the role of the genie. The last movie I saw in theaters was Mary Poppins Returns, which was, I don't know if I said this in other streams, but it was about 3 months overdue in which I saw it. And I feel like there's some other ones out there that I'm just tripping on. Oh yeah, Captain Marvel. I don't know if I'm gonna go see that. I've heard from you guys a little bit of how awesome Captain Marvel is. So who knows? I might go check it out. Ooh, Apollo 11. That's another one. Could be interesting. There's another Spider-Man movie, really? There's been like 10 or 11 remakes of Spider-Mans in all the times the New England Patriots have won the Super Bowl. Crazy enough. I don't know. Other than those, really, there's not anything too crazy that I'm personally excited about. Ralph Breaks the Internet? I feel like shouldn't that be on? For some reason, I feel like that should already be on DVD, unless I'm just tripping. And you're like, Bax, it hasn't even been that long yet since it was out. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. It just seemed like an eternity ago. What else? Yeah, maybe just the Dumbo and the Aladdin, I guess, because there's not anything that I'm too hyped up about, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll probably say Dumbo, maybe. Yeah, Dumbo's a good one. Oh yeah, and Danny DeVito is in there, I think. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm very hyped. So it's time for another refresh of water. Hold on, guys. Chat amongst yourselves and just pause for one moment, please. big water today. Okay, everyone. Oh, come on, open it. There we go. So, everybody make sure to try and get hydrated as much as you can so you don't get sick. So yeah, just Dumbo, I think. Dumbo is the only thing I'm really passionate for, or at least from what I see at the moment, anyway. So something funny happened earlier. I was singing a bunch of songs before I went live, and I had some plans for some singing, and now I'm out of breath. So I will save the happy birthday singing for tonight because there's a special someone close to me with a birthday. So we're going to do that. We're going to save the vocal cords for tonight. Oh, good question. Well, here's my thoughts for the world to see. I think, now I personally don't have a lot of experience with either one, James, if that makes any sense. I've been on Splash one time, and it was already my previous Disney trip in December, I was going to hold myself to one ride out of my comfort zone. One. I was going to hold myself to at least one, for sure. And Splash, I just ultimately chose as the one. And in my experience, well, first let me just start off the pre-splash before the big one. I got more wet then on that splash than I did on the actual one. And I didn't cry. So that was great. I don't like roller coasters, for the world to know. I am not a roller coaster person, but for the culture, and if it means maybe I get to know some new people as well via the chat or silent viewers, maybe we might go on some rides that I've never experienced. And who knows, maybe I'll like it in the future if I do more Disney live streams in the future when I can head out there. So that should be fun to know. So to answer your question, James, I have never done Indiana Jones either. So, and I don't know what it's like at Disneyland personally, but from what I know, at least on the Disney World side, Indiana Jones, I believe, is mostly just a stunt show, like attraction, whatever, unless there's a ride for that too, and I'm just tripping. But I would say so because I've been on Splash, but I've never done Indy. But if I had to take one or the other, I'm going to take the non-roller coaster. Oh, there is a ride for that? I'm mostly thinking of the attraction and the stunt show, which is probably in Orlando. So I've never been on Indy. So I'm just going to give the edge to Splash. But if I ever went on Indy, then maybe I would say neither. But right now, just because I've been on it, Splash has the edge right now. Even though I'm not a big fan of the big ones, you know. Hi, Explosive Phoenix, welcome. In silence, I saw you the other night. I hope you're doing well, Explosive Phoenix. Welcome to the Q&A, almost an hour in. I know you're busy, but thank you for stopping by. Indiana Jones, yeah, then I probably won't go on it unless the people want me to. And you guys can vote on it in the comment section below on whether it be old videos or recent videos that I put out. But I'm not going to stream that because apparently so goes the rule. On Indiana Jones, you literally get no service, so there's really no point in streaming Indiana Jones. And I know there's some rides you can't really stream or whatever, you'll get into trouble. So I don't want to do that and get into the whole copyright nonsense and the legal stuff. That's not anything I want to get into it, just as far as filming goes. So we'll try, and when we head out to Disney eventually, you guys can talk to me about stuff. We'll mostly do it through I have some senses of what I want to do, but it's also I'm mostly there for you guys. So we'll kind of do that. What are movies this year that you're excited about seeing this year? Well, I know it was long overdue from last year, and it was at least 3 months late when I saw it, but Mary Poppins Returns was a nice one in my eyes. At least for this year, at least so far, as of right now, there's nothing really too exciting that's personally grabbing at my attention, but I think Dumbo and Aladdin. Aladdin mostly to see how Will Smith does. To be honest, I may sound biased, but if Will Smith wasn't casted, I probably would not see it. But we'll see how it goes. Who knows? It might be great. And Dumbo, I am really, really excited for. So, plus, I just have a bias to elephants. My nanny seconds that because she's a elephant head herself as far as how she loves elephants. So I'm excited for Dumbo personally. Explosive Phoenix. Oh, you're gonna take the dog to the park, James? No problem, man. The Indy ride is similar to the dinosaur ride in AK. Okay, I've seen the AK. I think maybe other streamers have done the dinosaur ride at AK and streamed it. I'm not sure because I personally have never been in the AK. So I can't really relate to that. And I've seen a few of Jen Earsom Emporium streams, and I think she was at Animal Kingdom recently. If you guys haven't checked her videos out, you should. I highly recommend that you do. She's very, very sweet and loving. As a part of the whole Ohana community is awesome. But okay, this is probably nowhere close, but for some reason when I'm thinking of I don't know why, but when you said dinosaur, I was thinking of Expedition Everest and something totally different from California and the Matterhorn and a bunch of other things. I was just thinking of something totally randomly different, if that makes sense. So, what else have you guys got? I'm gonna rest in the next couple of minutes. Okay, maybe not next couple, more like 10. But so I need to rest up my vocal cords for tonight because we got a special birthday party that I need to plan, personally speaking. And it's going to be epic. And then I got to go work out for b-ball, get the training that I haven't done in a week. So I need to get back into the gym again and do some working out. But let's spend the next 10, 12 minutes. And then I'll go into that outro. The famous outro. Me or you. It is the outro. The outro of the Baxman. So my top 10. Oh, top 10? Oh, man. That's a great question. And, man, the world is going to find out the top 10 rides of the Baxman. And I don't even know if I've even been on 10 rides in all my days. Okay. Well, maybe not specifically Disneyland, but maybe we can combine it from the other areas too, considering there are some stuff I've been on at Disney World that I didn't go on at Disneyland, and there's some at Disneyland, and there's that I haven't been at and then there's some I haven't, and the majority I haven't gotten on for both. So I'm gonna just say this, and the world is gonna find out. Okay, sweet. That makes things a lot easier for me, and the whole world is gonna find out now. So I can't really make it in exact order top 10 for the whole world to see, and it's going to get so many this and so, and then, oh, you like this ride sucks. Hey, this is just my opinion, and our opinions are different, and so I'm just going to name the rides that I enjoy, and who knows, maybe we have common ground, and if not, that's fine. So the Small World ride is a big one with me. I personally, maybe not as much the ride as much, but the Small World ride, I have the song more specifically, I have a heart-to-heart feeling for, because I sang that song to my mom and dad when I was 5, and so I have a really close bond, but It's a Small World on a deeper level. So that ultimately is number one for me, regardless of anything else. The Winnie the Pooh ride is another big one. Winnie the Pooh was a part of my childhood growing up, and I actually, for some of the other videos, you guys, Pooh Bear has made more than one appearance on the channel at many times. If you guys want to go check out some of the other streams, you can be able to do that. So where my animals have made appearances, and they've also watched the chat too. And Peter Pan is another, I think I've been on at Disney World. That was another big one. I really liked it. Another one is, I don't know if it's still around, but the Stitch ride is at Walt Disney World is a big one that I've been on one time, and I think that was when my first ever time visiting Disney World, roughly 8-9 years ago. Yeah, the Stitch show. Well, it's kind of like do rides and like attractions kind of count as a ride? I know Monsters Inc. isn't technically a ride, but it's kind of like an attraction. But if you want to be more ride specific, I can try and get to 10. I don't know if I will, but I can try. Yes, I do mean the Stitch show. Yes, I do. So another one, I want to go on the, yeah. So if we're counting attractions as well, I would say the Monsters Inc. laugh floor. That's another one that I go on. I've been on the go-karts once at Disney World, where you race all the way around. I don't know the Speedway. I think that's what it's called. Forgive me, I've only been on it once. I want to go on the People Mover. That at first I wasn't really sure how the People Mover was going to be, because I assumed it was a roller coaster, even though it's clearly not. Now that I've watched multiple streams of it, but it looks like the People Mover, you just kind of go around, so it doesn't seem all that bad. I might check it out. The other one, what's the other one? Thinking. Shoot. Hall of Presidents was a great attraction. I kind of enjoy seeing the attractions more than the rides, personally. I'm trying to think. There was this other one. Oh, the Buzz. There we go. The Buzz Lightyear. Oh, I got to put Soarin' up there. Yes. Soarin' is a big one. I do love Soarin'. That is actually height-like. Yes, I'm a very big fan of Soarin'. I really enjoyed it. That was my first ever time at Epcot. Was actually the first time I ever went on Soarin', and I loved it. Hi, Geeky Natural Mom. Good afternoon. It's very awesome to see you too. Welcome. I appreciate you stopping in. We're only going for a couple more minutes. I was just answering Explosive Phoenix question about my top attractions and rides and a bunch of other things. And you can rewind the stream so you can hear the others. So I think I said this already. I enjoy the Hall of Presidents, especially. The very first time I actually went to Disney World was when, I think it was about a year after the new, I think they call them animatronics, the robots. They just added ex-President Barack Obama to the Hall of Presidents. Like, they just freshly added him. So that was the first time I ever saw that, and that was really, really awesome. The Mark Twain Riverboat was also really cool, even though it was just nothing more than a boat ride. Really, it was kind of a nice. Especially for ones. I can't speak for anyone else, but it's just kind of, especially whether it be on the top or whatever. It's just kind of a very peaceful. It's very soothing. It's nice to see the nature side of things, if that makes any sense. I just find it very, very relaxing and very calming, personally speaking. And there's another one. What is it? I'm not a big fan of the roller coasters. Okay, thank you, Amanda. We'll see you tonight for a special birthday celebration for a specific child who I'm close with. Yeah, thank you, Geeky Natural Mom. I appreciate it. Make sure you tell the others about these videos and a bunch of other things. If they need especially for others that need an outlet who's having a hard time, maybe I can be the person that they need or want. So I don't know if that was necessarily 10 Explosive Phoenix. I'm having a few others that are on my mind at the moment, but for some reason I just can't think of it off the top of my noggin. I'm sorry that I took your chair, Mother. If you want, we can switch. Sorry, I have to. Sorry, I'm trying to shield. So there we go. That's better. Sorry, some people don't like to be shown, so I'm respecting that. But yeah, that's kind of like a basis of what I'm close with. Small World especially is probably the big one for me. But I need to probably go on more rides and stuff, especially for the culture. I think it would be, I don't know, it could be fun. We'll see. When the time comes, we will see. We just have a couple more minutes left, you guys, and then we're gonna come live for a couple of hours later tonight. So I'll take the next couple of minutes, and then I'll leave you guys to go check other people out, and also check out, do your own thing, take care of your kids, your family, do your homework, pay your taxes. I don't know, feed your turtles. I don't know, but we'll take a couple more minutes. Hi, Jason Thibodeau. What's going on, my man? Jason Thibodeau from the Ohana community checking in. And right before I have to sign off just temporarily for now, and then at about maybe, I'm going to try and shoot for 7 o'clock at the earliest, 7:15 range. And even earlier than that, I'll go live. But once I get back from Beeb, I'll shower up and rest. It'll be fun. Ooh, Indiana Jones. Oh, dang. I don't know. I only saw I'm going to be honest. I only saw very few of them. And I don't want to offend any Indiana Jones fans that are watching right now, but I can try. I don't know how to. Yeah, thanks, Jason. I appreciate you, man. To be honest, I can't even name all the films, let alone rank them. I'll say Temple of Doom because of the creepy moment and the exactly what my mom says in the background. Yeah, I'll just say Temple of the Ultimate. I'm the biggest Indiana Jones fan. might serve as homework for me the next couple of weeks. Watch Indiana Jones. Educate myself. Educated. So, I will take any last two questions that you guys have for me. This is not just a Disney stream. This is, although we talk about Disney a lot, which is great, this is just about whatever. And I will do my best in my power to answer that for you. We'll see if something comes up within the next, and then I'm going to go into that outro. I'm going to get a nice swig of water. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you're just tuning in for a little back later on. But, all right, guys. Nothing? All right. Well, my friends and my family, unfortunately, that is all the time that we have. It was a little bit on the shorter side, given that it was in the middle of the day. But for all the people, for all the silent viewers, as well as all the people that came into the chat today, the Lucky Minute was here. Jason Thibodeau, Explosive Phoenix, Lucky Minute. One of those names I had to have said twice. Joel Anaya, my man Jonathan, Seahawks, Joseph, the Myra fam, all of the peoples. You guys know what time it is. So if you guys just happen to be new and haven't been around that much, if you just decided to randomly click on the stream in your recommended feed for whatever reason that may be, make sure, and I know it's swirling down below, it's not under my water bottle, but one of these days during a live stream, I'm going to find the button. But until I find it, whenever it may be, make sure you press that. I believe it's a subscribe button. I think that's what it's called. Make sure you press the red subscribe button. It's hovering down somewhere, I believe, so that you can officially be a part of the Team Backs Familia. We hit a little while ago, we hit 200, so not that the subs matter, but we are just trying to grow as much as we can to reach this message out to anybody in life, especially that are least fortunate, having a hard time, or just need overall motivation to escape hard times. Hey, Kim, unfortunately, I am just rolling out, but maybe you can check back in tonight. We have a special birthday stream tonight for somebody. We also make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And for the ones just coming in, no worries. I totally get it. You guys can watch the replay, so don't ever feel bad that you only miss part of the streams here and there. The replays are always up for you guys to enjoy. And always make sure when YouTube, and I know YouTube acts up a lot, because let's be honest, YouTube's acting up way a bunch lately, like as far as the alerts and a bunch of other things. So whenever YouTube is having a good day and a sunny day outside, just like it is in Dallas, Texas right now, make sure you lay the John Cena smackdown, the Kobe Bryant poster dunk on the Liberty Bell. Shout out to Philadelphia, because that's where I get the reference from. Made the smackdown on the Liberty Bell notifications so that whenever I go live or post a video, you guys can get it. And hopefully you can enjoy it. My friends, my family, I think some of you know what time it is. This is Baxter Wild with a silent E, Burley, B-E-R-L-E, Burley with a not silent E, a.k.a. the Jedi Balloon Master. I go by Baxman, a variety of different other random nicknames the community has given me. And as always, my friends, I will see you guys, all of you beautiful people, later on tonight. Let's go! Let's go! As always, God first, God bless. Make sure to always pay it forward in life. And don't forget to keep it Team Backs. See you all
in the next several hours. We out.